Down to Pasadena, California, to the Rose Bowl. Georgia in the playoff for the first time in the playoff era, trying to get to their second national title, first since 1980. Oklahoma Sooners won the Big 12 with Heisman quarterback Baker Mayfield, looking to win their first national title since Bob Stoops in 2000. Lincoln Riley trying to become the first coach to ever win a national title in their first year. Let's head down to Pasadena, California, and the Sooners got an opening touchdown drive. However, Jake Fromm, who wasn't even a starter at the beginning of the year, play action, able to hit his man Sony Michel, dump ball pass, knees in, and the Bulldogs able to respond, and we have a tie game early in the Rose Bowl. It's either the Jazz hands, and now 1st and 10, Oklahoma up by a couple touchdowns. Appears Georgia's gonna get some trouble, but they're not, because they have a guy by the name of, you've already heard his name, Sony Michel, breaks out. He's got a first down, 50-40, he's gone. They're not catching him. We got a one-score game in the Rose Bowl. The Bulldogs are right back in it. How about that one-play drive, 75 yards, and it is 14-31. Rodrigo Blankenship, longest field goal time of his career to keep Georgia alive in this game, down by 17. Trying to make it a two-possession game, give Georgia a realistic shot to win this thing. Kicks on its way, and he's got it. It's good. Why did Oklahoma try a squib before the half? They would see later that would be huge. That would be very costly. And Rodrigo Blankenship with the longest kick of his career, and we could see that would carry momentum over to the second half. So Bulldogs at midfield now, early in the second half. Don't forget about Nick Chubb. We've heard so much from Michelle. Nick Chubb wants to get in this touchdown party. Bouncing off defenders. He is going down the sideline, and Oklahoma's not catching him. Touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a one-possession game in the Rose Bowl. Nick Chubb. And now 3rd and 7 here. Georgia's still down by a touchdown. You're thinking, who would run it on 3rd and 7? Oh, I know who. The Georgia Bulldogs, because they have this kid named Sony Michel down the sideline, and he is gone. 3rd touchdown of the day, 2nd rushing, and all of a sudden, 1 quarter after being down 17, we are tied in the Rose Bowl. And now Baker Mayfield, perfect opportunity, tie game, get him back in front. First play of the fourth quarter, it's picked off by the senior Dominic Sanders, and he's going to take it all the way down into Oklahoma's 5-yard line. How about that? Baker Mayfield having a Heisman season, the 5th-year walk-on, costly pick, and Dominic Sanders, the program's all-time leader in interceptions, with the biggest pick of his career. Now, let's see if now the question is, can Georgia finish off the drive? Jake Fromm, who wasn't even a starter week 1. Able to thread the needle in the end zone. It's Javon Wims in the end zone, the senior receiver, maybe the final game of his career. Caught, touchdown from second of the day, and the Bulldogs have their first lead of the Rose Bowl. However, Oklahoma would respond, get 2 touchdowns. Sony Michel lost the fumble. Wild dog formation. Bulldogs need a touchdown, final minute to go to overtime. Chubb rolls to his right, and he's got it, and we're going to our first overtime in Rose Bowl history. This might be the greatest Rose Bowl in the game's 100-year history. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown, biggest of his career. However, both teams able to tack on a field goal opening in their first overtime. So we go to the 2nd overtime. And now Cypher a chip shot field goal to make it a field goal lead. However, Lorenzo Carter blocks it, hits the craziest thing, unreal. 27-yard field goal, chip shot is blocked, and the Bulldogs, touchdown or field goal, will send him to a backyard natty in Alabama. And now if you're Oklahoma's defense, you're just hoping, you probably need to force a turnover here. Now the Bulldogs go back to wild dog formation. They would get a touchdown to end regulation with the wild dog formation. Here they get a touchdown to end the game and win the first overtime Rose Bowl in history. The largest comeback in Rose Bowl history is complete. Sony Michel 27 yards out, and they're heading to a backyard natty in Alabama, still waiting to steal the play. The winner of Clemson, Alabama, tonight's Sugar Bowl, that's going on right now. And Baker Mayfield, the heartbreak Heisman winner, came so close, lost in the semifinal a couple years back. 2 years later, and Georgia storming the field, Sony Michel. Alongside Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, one of the great all-time Georgia running backs. Let the party begin in Pasadena, and the Bulldogs, 1 week from tonight, will head down to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, trying to win their 2nd national title, first since beating Notre Dame in 1980. Unbelievable. All these senior players, all these players who many people don't believe would have a shot. Kirby Smart is his 2nd year. Take this team from 8-5 and winning the Liberty Bowl to going 12-1 and winning the Rose Bowl. Unbelievable. Roquan Smith, the best linebacker in the country. All these players celebrating. Double overtime, 54-48 final score. And that'll do it here in Pasadena.